Good morning, guys, and I thought today we would just give you a bit of a life update on what's happening. Sorry, the reflection in my glasses is intense. Oh my goodness, I need to like look down here. Hello. Anyway, I thought today we'd give you a little bit of a life update. Thank you, honey. Mitch just made me a cocoa. Look at this new cup. My sister got it for me. It's so cute. Focus on the cup and not the face. There we go. Because foxes are my absolute favorite animal. And she saw it in the shop and she was like, I thought of you. I was like, that's so cute. And I really love it. And I'm very particular about my like mugs, because I don't like mugs that are really thick. Like the edges, the rim is thick, and then you put your, like you go to drink it and then it just dribbles out the side. And maybe it's just me that has this problem. Maybe I just can't drink. I don't know. But it has a nice thin edge and it's really good to drink from. When I say I like cocos, it's like people think, oh, like a hot chocolate. No, it's literally oat milk and cocoa just smashed together, mixed. That's all it is. But I enjoy it a lot. I mean, we do have vegan Milo, quite a recent establishment. I mean, it's been around for probably, I don't know, at least a year it's been around for. But we sort of started having it in the household. I've had like a few cups, but it's like so high in sugar. And I don't do well with sugar. My face doesn't do well with sugar. Speaking of, I don't know, maybe the light's a bit intense here, some intense reflections. I did have a couple of pimples. I am on my period at the moment, so I do get a couple of pimples up when I have my period, but my skin's actually been doing really good. I've sort of been transitioning my skincare a little bit to brands that are a lot less expensive, but I am using the advice of medical professionals, not just, oh, I'm just gonna try this random product because reviews say it's great. No, I want to trust someone who has studied this and who knows what chemicals, even natural ingredients that are in skincare that can be beneficial for your skin and can be harmful to your skin based on, like, if you've got acne prone skin or sort of dry skin, I guess are the main categories. But anyway, enough about that. We're actually gonna go shopping really soon. I might take you guys along and we can sort of have a look at what we do on our shopping trips. I have the list here. So this is keeping in mind shopping for 4 people for a whole week on a vegan diet. So it is split 4 ways. So I can tell you the cost at the end of how much it cost us to eat approximately for a week per person. And you may be surprised, although it does go up and down based on like the pantry supplies. I'll show you the pantry. I need to turn the light on. There we go. So with the pantry, as you can see, like things need stocking up sometimes, and we've got it's like down in the corner there. I don't know if you can see it, but the oil in, like, when you buy oil, it's like pretty expensive. It's like 40 bucks for 1 drum because we only get olive oil. No, we do not heat our olive oil up to high temperatures so that it can be harmful to your body. We don't heat up our oil that hot. So we do use it for all of our cooking. Although sometimes I use, what are those other oils? Sometimes I've got like a little macadamia kind of oil, but I don't use that very often. That's more like, if I want a specific flavor in a specific recipe. But yeah, what I was saying was that with all of these sorts of things, and I know this is like so messy. I need to do a video like cleaning my pantry. It is so incredibly, that is disgusting. But we do have to top things up in the pantry and buy like spares, and also certain things are on special. I'll buy like 6 of them and that sort of thing. So there will be shops sort of like every 2nd or 3rd shop. It'll be a bit more expensive because we top up everything, which we don't do every week. So it's something to keep in mind as well. This week is not a top up shop, so it won't be as expensive as those other shops. Also on the topic of updates, I need to update you on the puppy. Oh, the light. Ah, my eyeballs. The puppy. So Toby's been doing really good. He's dribbling so much. He's the strangest dog, like no joke. I took him for a walk this morning and he was like, I don't want to go for a walk. He doesn't like walking. He doesn't like going for walks. I've never met a dog that doesn't like going for walks. He likes to just hang around, sleep, get some pats, and eat dinner. And he does like to run around the yard for 3 to 5 minutes in the morning, and then he's done. He's good for the day. But he gets so bored on walks, and he's just like, this is so boring. And we got him his goggles. Oh my gosh, I have to show you his goggles. So his Rex Specs is goggles because greyhounds can develop a disease called pannus, which is an eye condition that can make them go blind as they get older, and greyhounds can be a little bit more susceptible to getting that disease and to developing that disease. So we want to prevent that chance as much as possible so he can have a really nice wholesome life. So we got him some goggles. These ones are Rex Specs. There are lots of different brands that you can get, but I just heard that these ones are really high quality and they give a really large range of vision. So he looks pretty handsome when you put them on. I haven't clipped them up, but basically that's what they look like. And he's pretty good with them. Thank you, good boy. He's pretty good with them. It's mainly if you're inside and if it's dark, he doesn't like them on, obviously, because you're not meant to put them on when it's dark. But I put them on in the house before we go for a walk, so it can be a little bit kind of like dark, I guess you could say. But once we get out into the sun, he actually likes them. Don't you, big baby? And then I try and take him out to my dad's place, which he's got quite a large property, where Toby actually really loves it out there. He likes to run around and he likes the open space. He didn't like open space when we first got him, but he's sort of adjusted and he gets really excited whenever we get in the car because he thinks we're going to my dad's place so he can go hang out with... He likes Kelsey as well, my dad's dog, so they have a good time. But Toby kind of like ignores other dogs. He doesn't acknowledge them all the time. But he's fit in really well, and we actually took him to a friend's place the other night. I'm going to put these glasses away while I talk to you. We actually took him to a friend's place last night because we had our Baha'i devotionals. Oh, not devotional. We're going through the Ruhi books. Anyway. Oh, wait. This is so zoomed in. Yeah, we're going through the Ruhi books. Anyway, so we took him there. We asked if it was okay if we brought our dog. And yeah, so it seems like everyone liked him and he was really calm. He was a little bit scared at first because he is quite shy, but we did take one of his beds, so he felt comfortable, and he pretty much, once he had a little look around the place, he then basically just lay on his bed the whole time. It was great. And that was a really positive experience for us because he is getting better at his fear of seeing people and meeting new people and going to new places. So that's good. Also, we got our first produce from the garden. A pumpkin! It's quite a nice pumpkin. I'm quite happy with the job that I hath done. Look at this baby. Although the possum, I don't know if you can see it, the possum did get to it first. In this one spot, he took one bite and that was it. I was like, no, I am picking this pumpkin. You will not get another single bite. Anywho, it is now time to get ready for shopping. I'm going to get our reusable bags, all in this big one. I also bring my own produce bags. I think I've talked about it in one of my sustainable videos, but like these bags, I have a whole bunch of them in there, the white ones. But yeah, I take these and put our produce in them. And they worked really well. And I feel like I'm helping the planet. Anyway, enough of me talking. I've been blabbing to you guys for like ages. We're gonna head to the shops and we'll see how we go. And off to the shops. Hello. 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 So Mitch and I went and did the shopping and we've just come back. We didn't get these at Woolies, we got these at the black shop. Mitch needed new like handles on his bike because his other ones, like, they stain his hands. Anyway, so I find the receipt. The shop in total, I did buy a plant. I couldn't help myself, but I will take that off the actual shopping. So if we take off the plant, which was $12, I really couldn't help but just look how cute that is. Isn't it like the most adorable little plant you've ever seen? It's so cute. It looks so sad and it needed water and light, and I just... So this shop in total was, I'm just trying to do the math in my head, $239 and like some cents, but $239. My camera battery actually just died, but as I was saying, so I'm putting this on the shelf over there. So we'll do a grocery haul. Now, we don't buy oat milk every week in this amount. Sometimes we just buy like 2. Mitch and I are the main people who drink oat milk. Some people drink soy. When they're on special, I tend to get a box of them because it saves a lot of money. So these were on special for $2 each. So I did get 12, I think it is. I think it was 12. Anyway, 13 kilos. So that's fun. And I'm making some nice salads and stuff this week. Mitch and I are going to have burgers for lunch at some point. So we got some spinach. And yeah, these are for the Caesar salad. I just got some cos lettuce. 2 packs of those. And then some eggplants and tomatoes just in there. I do get the odd bunch. Don't know if anyone else gets the odd bunch, because they're cheaper, and I don't care if I have a weird shaped tomato. Like, it's gonna taste the same. And anyway, otherwise they just go to waste, right? Then we got some zucchinis. These are chicken meat for the dog, which gets minused off the shopping list because we have to split it up. Anyway, I did get some plant-based schnitzels. We don't get these all the time. It's more like when they're on special, and then I make like a vegan chicken parmigiana kind of thing, or non-chicken, non-parma. It's really bizarre. But anyway, so got that. We just got our vegan butter, which needed replacing. We don't normally buy satay tofu, but they actually didn't have any of the firm tofu, and I didn't need like a whole container, so I just got a little bit. Then we wanted to just try this actually. These are on special. These are plant-based bacon bits, and I was like, that sounds really quite interesting. So thought I'd try it. I like to try interesting vegan substitutes and stuff when they're reasonably on special. I've heard a lot about Beyond Burger, and even though I won't like it because I've never liked burger patties at all, Mitch would be keen to try that, and maybe other people in the house. Oh, and I got some bacon because I'm making that chicken parma, non-chicken, non-parma. This new brand of, it's called Made with Plants, and they make like vegan cheeses. They're actually really nice. I find so many of the cheeses taste so plastic-like and just disgusting. But these ones are actually pretty good. So that's going in my Caesar salad as well. We just got our Follow Your Heart Veganese. Pretty good. Delish. Then we just got some capsicums. This light keeps changing. I apologize. But we got some capsicums because I'll probably make some like roast capsicum, sort of pesto pasta at some point. Got some mushrooms. Now, we do not normally buy peaches. Mitch is trying something different this week, and he's gonna like grill peaches on the barbecue or something. I don't really know. The peaches were insanely expensive. They were like $17.50 a kilo. Hence, we only got 4 of them. I was astounded. Surely they can't need to be that much. Like, this is coriander because I'm making a Indian dal. Leighton Zvik. And pawpaw because fruit is healthy. And got some limes and avocados. I get avocados every single week, but sometimes we have some left over from the week before. I just have some recycled toilet tissue paper, just because we needed some this week. We're actually nearly to the end of all of this. Actually, I wanted some peppermint tea. It was actually half price, which was pretty nice. So I've been craving peppermint tea lately, and we went over to a friend's place like last night, and they had tea and it has re-sparked. I was like, I need tea. So I got that. I got some oats because this week we're making, what is that stuff called? Oh, we're making like overnight oats with like strawberries and stuff. I actually got it from Sarah Day's Instagram. She mentioned it. Oh, I just got some strepsils, cold and flu stuff because Mitch hasn't been feeling too well. Not COVID, he's fine. He's just not feeling amazing. Then we just got some black beans, some crunchy peanut butters, and then some soy milk that I mentioned. And the last bag, we just got some onions. These are strawberries I mentioned for the overnight oats throughout the week. Zucchinis, they're actually for some dinners. I think Mitch is making a veggie stack and grilling stuff on the barbecue. I don't really know what his plan is. Just got some wipes there. I always get lemons because I use lemon in like everything. I just decided this week that I would want some crackers and I'm gonna make some hummus. Don't normally buy crackers, but I thought, why not? And the pumpkins just looked really nice. Even though I have my own, it's not ready yet. It needs to sit and chill and ripen for a solid period of time. But the Woolies ones today, they were like super golden and they looked so delicious that I could not help myself. And I bought one. Like, it's got like the nice woody stem. It's gonna be so sweet and delicious. Oh. I mean, we already went through that bag. That was just like the lettuce and stuff. Hello, Munches. He's hiding over there. Oh my goodness.
Why did you drop it for?
Tomatoes. Hello.
Hello.
Wow. So yeah, now I'm just gonna do a sweet time lapse and put all this stuff away. But that's pretty standard-ish for a week. Give or take, we sometimes have a lot more vegetables. It really depends on what meals we choose to make that week. It's so funny. Hello! So this week I did choose to make like a nice salad, but I don't even know what other people make. They just, so the way we do our rostering and stuff in our share house is everyone chooses their recipes for the week and we have a roster on who cooks on what days, and then we write down all the ingredients that we need, just chuck it on the shopping list, and then I go shopping. I always go shopping on the same day. Mitch was really wonderful and was able to come today. He's often not able to with uni and other commitments and that sort of thing, but he came today, so that was lovely and we had a great time. He's sticking his tongue out from behind the camera. Yeah, so it's often a surprise what we're having for dinner sometimes. Although we sometimes write it on the calendar. I write mine on the calendar because otherwise I'll probably forget. No, you did. You did. I think he's determined to always hold up a knife in the background. Like, why?
Oh.
Alright. Time lapse. We're going to chuck all of this away.
Were there any leftovers of last night's dinner donuts?
In the little container.
Was there no leftover sauce? Was there? Oh no, there is. Do you mind if I eat your little container of stuff?
Done! My little container of stuff. No, you can eat that, that's fine. good that that's done. I'm probably gonna have lunch. Ooh! I've actually been I'm trying this new habit where I try and make my own bread instead of buying it, because I do have a bread maker. That was given to me by my dad, and then I gave it to my sister, and then my sister started making gluten-free and sourdough. And then she gave it to me, and now I'm using it again. So, I'll show you. So this is the bread maker here, and it has like a little timer. It takes 4 hours to make bread, but it's got 1 hour left until we've got our lovely bread. And hopefully it'll be good and everything worked out really well. That'll be nice. But I'll show you the loaf when it's done in an hour's time. We'll check in there. Ooh, you know what else I actually did? I actually harvested my chia. Look at this. There, so look at that chia. So each one of these little granules gets like broken off, and once it's fully dried, I'm just leaving it here to dry. It's on the it's on the dog box. But I'm leaving it there to dry until it's super dry, and then I will sort of like break all of these off and probably like try and roll them or something to try and get the husks off, and then get all the chia seeds on the inside. If anyone's got any suggestions on the best way to do that, I'm totally open to them. But yeah, other than that, garden's been okay. Actually, our pawpaw's got like little pawpaws on it now. Yeah, so you can see like just here, we've got the pawpaws at the back. My garden out here is not, it's probably not what I would call the best. Although this pawpaw tree here is going pretty well too. Oh, don't look at that monstrosity. We did like some gardening sort of cleanup thing. And we didn't get a trailer and to like move stuff and take it to the dump and all that. So we kind of just chucked it in one of the gardens. But there's nothing in it though. I really want to work on the gardens more, but not having like a ute is like a little bit of a barrier, but I know I'm also using that as an excuse. So yeah, I have been still doing Ross Draws's digital art bootcamp on his Patreon. I'm still doing that, I think, yeah, we're in month 4, at the very end of month 4. I'll pop up some of my work, like here. It's such a different style of like drawing, and I'll also pop up some of my other works, not digitally. And you can sort of see that I don't really know how to draw digitally. I don't know, it's really quite difficult, and I've found it quite challenging, but really enjoyable actually. It's actually been super fun. And I think in one of my previous videos I showed you, actually I don't know if I ever showed you my tablet. I'll grab it. Yeah, so this is actually my tablet. It's the XP pen. It's the Innovator 16. And it comes with a little pen here. It does have one of those like half glove things so that you slide and don't like stick to the screen. It does have a laminated screen, so it is a little bit thinner than some screens that you can get, as in your pen feels closer to the page than some other ones. It's definitely not the best one you can get, and it's definitely not the worst. It's a mid-range. It's really good. I've programmed all the buttons to do certain things like Control Z and a bunch of other things like the lasso tool, the hand tool, save, brush size, and that sort of thing. Tell you what, I've never really done a lot of drawing or painting in color. You guys have seen my painting in progress, my physical painting in process, or I should say traditional painting in process that I still haven't finished. Oh my gosh. My macaw. I find this digital art drawing so much more difficult. It's really hard, but really enjoying it in collaboration with the fact that I'm still doing my uni courses, nursing and midwifery. Speaking of, I had my first midwifery like lecture and clinical skills yesterday. Well, it was a tute and then clinical skills, but anyway. And it was so good. I was really enjoying it. So it's looking really good for uni. I'm actually starting to enjoy it a lot more. So I'm really hoping it goes in a positive and fun direction. So I'll have to show you guys my bread when it finishes. I'd say probably the only other thing that's sort of been happening, I've continued doing my Spanish. I've been doing this Spanish challenge. It's just, I know it's just on Duolingo, like whatever, but still, it's really motivating and I've actually learnt so much. So it's a challenge, you've got to earn a certain amount of XP in July. It's 1,000 XP and you get about 10 XP per lesson, 10 to like 15. And then sometimes you get 20 depending on what lesson you do. Yeah, so it's called like Eddie's Big Race and you have to get 1,000 XP. And I've actually already gotten 1,000 XP if we look at like where I'm at. See, down here, I'm at like 1,007 or whatever. It's pretty fun and I've been enjoying it a lot. I've got a lot more done with my Spanish. I'm sort of doing it at a really sort of slow pace. Just doing a little bit every day, and I got off the bandwagon of learning Spanish for a while and then jumped back on it. So I'm actually up to a 21-day streak, if you see up here. 21-day streak, folks. It's not my record. My record's like 38 or something. And I actually write down sort of what I learn. So these are all the things that I've sort of completed, and I'm almost finished like the first sort of chapter of learning. I've just got a few more crowns to earn on the people topic. I'll grab my Spanish book. Also, we got our census date thing today, a census or whatever. I'm actually really excited. I think we only have it like once every 4 years or something. Don't quote me on that. But I've always wanted to do one. I remember when I was younger, I asked my dad, he was like, oh, we have to do the census. And I was like, what's so bad about the census? And he's like, it's so boring. And like, I don't want to tell people about my life. I always thought it was cool because one of those people, I like to like fill out all the little quizzes and everything. Anyway, so this is my Spanish book. It's actually a dot journal. It's a dot journal. I will go through it. Actually, you guys might have seen this in a previous video a little bit. But basically, I've got an index of what I've currently been working on. Oh, then I just put a pretty little quote and a title page because why not? Some of us still want to stay in primary school. And I actually went through all of Duolingo and wrote down all the topics and the chapters and everything and how many crowns you've got to get for each topic and stuff so that I can keep track. I actually need to update this because I haven't in the last few days. And this is my male and female category words, or feminine and masculine words, because in Spanish you have words that are masculine and feminine, and so you use different ways to address those words, like saying the or a in front of those words will be a slightly different variation of a word. And yeah, as you saw before, actually I've also got like color themed, as in like the first section's red and then orange. I skipped yellow because like no one can read yellow. Honestly, no one can read yellow. It sort of just goes on, and I like to draw lots of little pictures, and yeah, I try and get kind of creative with it, you know, like a sort of like a family pedigree. Thank you, medicine. And yeah, like clothing and that sort of thing that I've been learning about. This is kind of just like boring one color. That's because I don't have a section that's for turquoise, so I can use turquoise, and also don't have a section for yellow, so I can use turquoise and yellow in collaboration with whatever the chapter color is, which currently it's still in red. So I use yellow, and that's why if you notice and you look through the pages, you see a lot of like yellow and red, and then you see random like turquoise or teal. I always get turquoise and teal mixed up. I think it might be teal. So yeah, I've been doing that. It's been pretty fun. I've been really enjoying it, actually. It's always been a passion of mine to learn another language, and I'm pretty excited about it. So comment down below, do you guys actually like videos where I sort of just show you, oh, these are kind of like the mundane tasks that I'm doing in a day. We've actually got to go hang washing out now. I don't know, life's not always exciting in the ways that people think it is. Maybe, like, I really enjoy our life, but we don't always go places and do lots of things. Sometimes we're just at home, you know, looking after the house, doing the washing, doing uni work, learning some Spanish, doing some drawing. Actually, random sad update. I apparently just can't keep fish alive. We have one little fish alive. One little wiener. We have one. Oh, we do have like little lokes, which are like little eels, but you can't really see them because they hide under like this rock just here. So I can't seem to keep them alive.
Oh.
My beautiful man, big partnership. Thank you, sir.
Oh.
How much more we got in there?
Oh,
yeah. Sorry.
This is the gratefulness I get. Oh.
I'm sorry. I love you. You're a beautiful man. Look at your bum. Boop, 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 boop. Go, grab.
No, no more.
Oh, we got it all.
That's
got
okay.
It all.
I'm used to doing most of the work.
Excuse me. Actually, I just remembered I have to empty the scrap bin as well. The bread smells so good. Alright, let's go empty this scrap bin. Open. Brace yourself. It's never a pretty sight. Bread is done. Whoa. Look at that golden top. I couldn't be bothered to put the camera up higher, so hi. It needs to cool down before I can eat it, but it smells amazing. Oh, just listen to that. Oh my gosh. Like ASMR or what? Oh, I am so excited to eat this. Got a little bit of plum jam. Plum jam. Here we go. Mmm. That is delicious. I just put my elbow in breadcrumbs. Can honestly say, was a success. Would recommend. Anyway guys, I will leave the vlog there. Thank you very much for watching with today's vlog. It's really nice to see you guys supporting me and just to enjoy and some general everyday mundane sort of tasks. I'm actually really weird and I like watching vlogs where you're just doing random stuff around the house. I don't know, it makes it more real and I just find it really enjoyable. So if you guys enjoy that, chuck us a like, give us a subscribe, and actually throw a comment if you like these sort of videos, or you prefer like more cooking sort of videos, or you know, what do you guys prefer, because I'd love to hear it. Thanks so much for coming guys, and I'm gonna enjoy some more bread. Oh my god, it's so good. It's so good. Let's try and put the camera up here. I don't know if we can see it. Got me tripod, trusty old tripod.